Welcome to Tilly and Toto Bedtime Stories for Kids. Join us as we bring you enchanting tales that spark imagination, encourage kindness, and help you find your way in the world. This is the story of the tree that could talk. It all started when Toto asked his grandma Tilly, "Grandma, can trees talk?" A knowing smile spread across Grandma Tilly's wrinkled face. "Most people don't hear them," she said. "But once I knew a little girl who did. Would you like to hear her story, Toto?" Toto's eyes grew wide with wonder. He snuggled deeper into his blanket and whispered, "Yes, please, Grandma." And so Grandma Tilly began. "Toto, most people don't hear them, but once I knew a little girl who did. Her name was Eliza, and the tree she met changed her forever. She lived in a little house with a red door. Behind it stood a whispering wood, filled with rustling secrets and mossy floors. Every day after school, she wandered into the woods and sat beneath an old, gnarled tree. It was big and twisted with bark, like puzzle pieces and leaves that shimmered gold, even when the sun didn't shine. Here Eliza would sit for hours, pouring her heart out to the silent branches above. One day the sky was heavy with rain. The wind howled and moaned through the trees. Still, Eliza walked to the whispering wood. As raindrops fell around her, she climbed onto the gnarled roots of her tree and whispered, "I wish someone would talk to me." Then a voice rumbled, deep and warm. "You've been talking to me every day, but to this day, no one has spoken to me." Eliza jumped, startled. "Who said that?" Then she heard it again. "You've been talking to me every day, but to this day, no one has spoken to me." Startled, Eliza looked around. "Who said that?" Again the voice rumbled through the tree. "Down here, little one." Peeking under the roots, Eliza saw the glistening eye of a worm. "That was me. I've been listening," Eliza gasped. Could the tree talk? The tree chuckled. Its branches swayed, making soft musical sounds. "In a way, we all talk. We are the tree of echoes. I am Eldros. I hear the thoughts and feelings of any creature who sits at my roots." Amazement filled Eliza. No one had ever talked to her, not really. But Eldros wanted to talk to her. "How?" she whispered. "How can I hear you?" Eldros rustled his leaves. "Close your eyes and listen to my song." Slowly, Eliza closed her eyes. At first, there was only silence. Then she heard the whisper of the wind through the leaves, the chirp of a hidden cricket, the gurgling of a nearby stream, the distant call of an owl. And in the space between each sound, she felt a connection to the tree, to the earth, to the very core of the whispering wood. When she opened her eyes, the world seemed different. Colors were brighter, sounds more clear. She could feel the heartbeat of the forest all around her. From that day on, Eliza visited Eldros every day. They talked for hours. He told her stories of the forest, the animals, the changing winds, and even how trees talk to each other underground with their roots. Eliza shared her hopes, her fears, her dreams. One day, Eliza sighed. "I want to sing, but I don't know a song." "Every child has a song inside them," boomed Eldros. "But most forget how to listen. Your song, little one, is one of kindness. But it's time you shared it with the world." Eliza frowned. "But I'm just a kid. What good can I do?" Eldros rustled his leaves gently. Sometimes a small voice can echo loudest when it speaks from the heart. The next day, something was wrong. The forest was silent. The birds had vanished. The air was heavy and still. Eliza rushed to Eldros, her heart pounding. His branches were drooping. His leaves hung heavy. "What's happening?" she cried. "Where is everyone?" "There's trouble in the wood," whispered Eldros, his voice shaking. "A nearby tree is being cut down. The forest harmony is broken. The animals are afraid." The roots are disconnected. Eliza felt tears pricking her eyes. She didn't know what to do. She was just a kid. Then she remembered Eldros's words. His small voice can echo loudest when it speaks from the heart. Taking a deep breath, Eliza raced to her school, her mind racing. She burst through the doors and cried, "Everyone, come quickly. There's an emergency in the Whispering Wood." Some kids laughed. Others rolled their eyes, but a few nodded, their faces serious. Together with these friends, Eliza ran into the Whispering Woods. When they arrived, they saw the damage. A young deer trembled, hiding behind a bush. Several birds huddled on a branch, chirping sadly. "We need to help," said one of Eliza's friends. "But how?" she asked. "We're just kids." Another friend, a boy with a gap-toothed grin, looked around. "Well, we could build birdhouses and homes for hedgehogs, maybe paint the rocks to make paths and signs." Eliza smiled. "And we can ask our teacher for tools and materials. Together we'll bring the forest back to life." So they did. They spent days building birdhouses, painting rocks and planting trees. They made signs to show others how to be kind to nature. Day by day, the forest began to heal. The deer returned, venturing closer to the children. The birds sang, dipping and diving among the trees. Even the wind seemed to whisper secrets of joy through the leaves. And when they showed their teacher what they had done, she beamed with pride. "You've brought the Whispering Wood back to life," she said, "and I'm so proud of you." Slowly, color returned to Eldros's branches. His leaves rustled with laughter. "You were my echo, little one," he said to Eliza one day. "Now be someone else's voice." Eliza and her family were moving away. Soon she would sit beneath another tree, but she knew her song would live on in the Whispering Wood. As she climbed onto Eldros's roots for the final time, he gifted her a leaf that glowed softly in the moonlight. "Take this with you, Eliza. When you see it, remember the Whispering Wood and all it has taught you." Standing beneath the silver light of the moon, Eliza and Eldros shared a final goodbye. She tucked the glowing leaf into her pocket and raced to her family. They were all gathered near the car, ready to leave. When Eliza opened her hand, the leaf slipped out and floated to the ground. "Oh no," she whispered. "I lost it." But then she saw something amazing. A tiny sapling in the distance had sprouted from the soil. Its leaves shimmered gold and whispered secrets to the breeze. As they drove away, Eliza turned to her parents. "Can trees really talk?" she asked. Her parents smiled, understanding. "In a way they do," her mother said. "They talk to those who listen." And so, whenever Eliza heard the wind through the trees or the birds in the branches, she knew that somewhere out there, a tree was remembering her. Back in the cozy glow of the lamplight, Toto snuggled close to his grandma. "Trees really do remember us, don't they, Grandma?" he whispered. Grandma Tilly stroked his hair. "Oh, absolutely, Toto. They remember who listens and who loves them." Toto yawned, his eyelids growing heavy. "I'm going to plant a tree tomorrow," he said sleepily. "Maybe it will talk to me." Grandma Tilly tucked him in. "Maybe it will, sweet one. Maybe it already has." And with that, Toto drifted off to sleep, dreaming of whispering woods and trees that spoke in the language of the wind. And that, my dear listeners, is the magical tale of the tree that could talk. Did you enjoy this enchanting story? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you loved it. And make sure to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our amazing bedtime stories. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and family. We wish you a wonderful night filled with sweet dreams and the magic of storytelling. Until next time, happy listening, and never stop believing in the power of stories.